Well, hello there, guys, and welcome back to another Graviteam Tactics Mius-Front battle. This time we are playing, of course, as the Germans. And what we're doing in this battle, guys, is a counterattack on the Russian lines. As you can see over here, we've got a tremendous amount of troops moving. In fact, this is probably the largest troop movement we've had in quite a while. A lot of these are tanks. Some of them are infantry units moving towards the task at hand, and it is about dawn. So it's a bit dark out here, but not completely nighttime. We've also got a few tank units over here, and we're moving as a group over here. Dietrich, a few other guys, Weber, etc. Binder, unfortunately, does not have a tank, so he's in some trouble. And Weber and Lohberger look like they're stuck. In fact, Lohberger looks totally stuck, which would be a really unfortunate loss of a tank. But at least Weber and the rest of these guys made it through. Still, losing one Stug is never a good thing. I'm going to try to reverse with him. This sometimes can save the tank. And with the rest of these guys, we'll also move up. So we're trying to move on to these defensive positions the Russians have set up. And if we can make it there, guys, I think we can really get an amazing victory. We've also got a few more tank divisions up here. Ullmann is one of them, but I don't want him getting hurt. So we want to be very, very careful. Our first enemy contact is an enemy tank unit, my friends, and it's about time that we put the pounding on some of these T-34s, or excuse me, somebody corrected me on what tanks these are. These may not be T-34s, so I'm not even going to mention what kind of tanks the enemy's using here, but I definitely want to get a kill on these enemy tanks. They've been an absolute thorn in our side this whole time, and we want to get there quickly and hit them with all firepower possible. So let's hope that they don't just have tanks defending this area, but if they do, I think we can deal with them. And there we go. We've got another one over there near Lugansky. If we get 2 enemy tank kills, I'm going to be a happy, happy boy. Or commandant, whichever you prefer, yeah. Alright, key point taken. Beautiful. We've taken Garani. And No, wait a minute. The enemy is taking Garani. Hold on a minute. We've got an enemy tank in this location, guys. This is not what I expected. Let's hope Osman can turn back quickly. Osman. Oh, Osman is just... Wait a minute. Osman has no tank. It's just a troop. All right, we need to get Johns over here quickly. I think Johns has already spotted him. Jans, rather. Yes, Jans has definitely spotted that enemy tank. All those trees, though, are going to provide some pretty good cover. Come on, Jans. You're going to be our hero here, man. Krieger can't do a damn thing, and neither can Keller. He's about as useless as Helen Keller. I know that was a terrible joke. There we go. It's a nice direct hit. Another direct hit. Come on, man. Do we have to get this thing through the side armor to actually penetrate it? That's another hit. Keep firing, men. Turn. He's turning. Hit him in the back. Hit him in the back. Jans, you can do this. Hold. It's pole this time. Is that a direct hit? That looks like a hit right through the side armor. There we go, another hit right through the side armor. How this tank cannot be burning by now is absolutely a shock to me. There we go. Do we have some fire? We do, guys. A Russian tank is destroyed. I'm almost certain. Yes, he is burning up. He might even set that house on fire, and we're going to continue the assault. I'm going to use just Osman as a scout troop since he can't really do anything, and if anything, we'll try to take back Garani. But that is one dead tank. Beautiful. There we go. Now she's burning up. I don't want any of my infantry units taken. Prisoner or destroyed by what I like to call an IED. This is an IED because that burning gasoline is going to blow up and all that shrapnel is going to go everywhere. So let's try to get Keller the hell out of here. And we're still moving with the rest of our tank group towards where we think the other enemies are. I've actually moved these guys separately except for Brunner and Elter, which I want to switch right now. So let's move Brunner this way, and Elter we want to go this way completely. We're kind of splitting these guys up so that they're not all in the same line when they approach the enemy troops. And actually over this terrain, kind of a sandy terrain, they're moving pretty well. Another enemy contact. Oh, enemy tank. T-34, or what I think is a T-34. Should stop guessing. At least somebody told me that this was a pretty common mistake to make. And there we go. Oh, yes. Our boys see it. They see it. Come on, man. This is your time to shine. And it looks like we've got a few more enemies coming through this location at Garani. Definitely. We're having some infantry combat here, guys. Fire, men. Fire. Looks like tank crew, as a matter of fact. Shit! They have a PPSH. We have to be very careful here. Just going to take Keller, and looks like we've got more enemies coming in from the left side. Just a tremendous amount of tanks, guys. So many enemies. We thought we were going to be attacking. No, it looks like the enemy is going to be the one attacking here. Although if we could take out some tanks, that would be beautiful. That's another hit on an enemy tank. Boom, we're getting close. See how that round popped off and didn't really do anything. There we go. Is that a hit? Oh, please tell me we got another enemy tank. I see burning. Yes, that's a burning tank, guys. He's not dead yet, though, incredibly. He's still moving. If he still starts firing, I'm going to go crazy. And there we go, another dead enemy tank. Beautiful. Let's keep moving forward. Of course, we've got this area that we don't want to lose, so I'm going to take a lot of these infantry units, especially Krieger, and we're going to go ahead and assault this region. We should be able to beat a tiny group of tank crew, I think. If that's all they have, of course. Here we go, Binder. It's actually one of our units without a tank, unfortunately. Sort of like sailors without a paddle. There we go. Rona, Dietrich. Is he okay? What's going on with Dietrich? I think he's alright, but that smoke is troubling. He might have some wounds, or maybe he's just... I don't know what's going on there. We'll find out. Whoa. That was a close hit. There we go. Our men are firing. Looks like our tanks have spotted some enemy action here, and that's a good sign. We're going to keep moving this tank army up, and I'm trying to be very careful. I think you guys can see here with how I'm moving up. There's another hit! Oh, that looks like a promising one, too. That was a nasty hit on the enemy. Come on, guys. Get as many of these tanks as possible. It's another hit. We've got perfect eyesight and vision on these guys, and the flat terrain is really helping. Whoa! There's a close shot. It looks like it missed. It hit right in front, so I'm not too concerned about that. How's it going over here on the assault? Krieger? We're going to follow Krieger's assault on the village here. Well, that's not very helpful. I want to get his infantry. I don't care about the damn thing. Okay, there we go. Got some definite enemies in this building. We're going to try to assault the building. At least our men are opening fire. There we go. Come on, some lucky shots. That's what we need. So far, oh yes, another hit on an enemy tank. We can just see this tank combat happening at distance, which is pretty awesome. There we go, Dietrich, excuse me. And if we can wipe out the enemy tank corps, we can move in and finish off the infantry. Another dead tank, guys. If you look back there, it's looking great. It really is. I think I want to move up a little bit more. And actually, I should have probably moved with these tanks. I should have moved the infantry with these tanks, but it's a bit late for that now. It's alright, though. Okay, so we've got more infantry moving up. I want to move Jans up. And he can probably be sort of like a mobile pillbox in this area if he can get out of this damn ravine. That's one of the problems with the Russian terrain. We get stuck. We managed to get that other tank out with a reverse. So let me see if I can reverse him and get him out of this awful area. But the Russian terrain is very, very easy to get stuck in. There we go, Jans. You can do it. Alright, we're already coming into contact over here with Waldheim. Looks like you've spotted some Bolsheviks on this side. So I'm actually going to try to advance on them. And Gadani is once again ours. Crew returns. Where do they leave? Okay, crew for the truck return. Don't really care about that, but it's all right. Let's keep moving Jans up. And so far, the enemy has not taken out a single one of our tanks. We have got to keep that record up because right now we are at a great advantage. Let's hit that tank. Come on, guys. You know the one I'm talking about too, Weber. Concentrate fire! There we go. Oh, they're definitely trying to hit it. It actually hit that haystack. Kind of helped the tank. There we go. That was a hit. Doesn't look like a very strong one, though. But even if we can get some spalling damage here, we can knock out a tank. Vehicle lost. That's not good. That may have been our other tank unit, and it was. That was Pol that was just taken out. We're going to get some revenge for Pol, and already this enemy tank's taking some serious hits. And I hope if we keep up that damage, we're going to be able to take him out once and for all. We've got to show these Russians they can't beat us with armor. We must show them the superiority of German armor. A little too much, yeah, maybe. I'm going to pick both tanks here. And there we go. Now they're actually aiming at both tanks. It doesn't make me feel any better about the lone tank that is alive, though. So let's go ahead and aim at him. Dietrich seems to be aiming at that lone tank as well. We've got more enemy contacts approaching from there. Yeah, this is going to be a nasty battle. And it looks like Brenner may have just gotten taken out. It says vehicle lost, but he's doing fine, and it looks like he may have just given a fatal blow to this other tank. If not, I am amazed at how long this bastard can survive. Come on, guys. Get a nice hit on him, please. We haven't even managed to knock a track off, despite these really good hits. And now we see how many infantry the enemy actually has, which is pretty scary. Once we get Jans out here, there we go. Actually, he's already firing on the enemy tank. Great. So Jans can already see the enemy tank, and that's a dead tank. Beautiful. Thank you, Jans. Now the enemy's going to ask for a ceasefire, of course. But the thing is, we're the ones on the attack this time, and I definitely don't want to provide a ceasefire when we could still kill a bunch of enemy infantry here. So we're going to try to bring in whatever support we can, air support, whatever you want to call it. Looks like we've wiped out the enemy tank corps, and that's a huge plus. But there's still a lot of work to be done. Let's take a look over here. This is what the Russians are dealing with at this point. Look at those burning tanks. You've got to love that. I'll actually send Weber over here to the west, because he's getting a lot of shots. Order not executed. Weber, you better follow my orders, you bastard. I guess he's seen so much carnage that he knows better. Commander Agrippa doesn't always have the best ideas. So comforting to see those burning wrecks. Instead of our burning wrecks, it's their burning wrecks. Although I can't leave without getting a few more kills on their infantry. Especially that huge amount that we have below us. There we go. Get that machine gun fire in. Beautiful. Jans is in a position to do quite a lot of damage here as he approaches. 4 enemy tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's incredible, guys. Very helpful. That shrapnel will do some damage to any enemy around it, of course. And Weber's not really doing his part of the bargain, so we're going to keep moving. Move, Weber! He doesn't want to follow my orders, the bastard. Where are we under fire? Alright, so we still got a few enemy infantry units hanging out in this area. Garani. In fact, if you look off to the west, there's a tank unit. Wow! That was a nice hit on whatever tank unit that was. We'll have to take a look at who got that hit, but that guy does not look like he's in good shape after that. That was strange. Where did that come from? Could that have possibly come from Barons? I don't know. Captives taken. Looks like some of the enemies have given up. Good idea. I would definitely recommend them surrendering, because right now we are going to crush them if they don't. Come on, Paul. Your job is not yet finished. There's a lot more enemies we got to take out, especially these specialized troops. Sort of the square bars you see, or the rectangular bars. We want to get rid of them. Oh, the police are coming to get Agrippa. No! I can't make any more videos. Shit. Forward with Osman as well. And in general, just commence an assault on all sides on these guys. If we can scare them into surrendering, even better. Alright, here we go. There we go. You can get a few shots there, Jans. Come on, he better start firing or he's in trouble. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So machine gun fire always saves the day. And as you can see, we're going to be able to pretty much keep them down with this machine gun fire. I hope so anyway, but machine gun fire can definitely take a martyr out, believe it or not. If they can get a shot in the back, that's all she wrote. That martyr is finished. There we go. Keep it up, Jans. We could also still try to take these victory positions. He's watching carefully there to try to spot the enemy. They're laying very low, very still. But the moment we see some movement, they're going to be taken out. A lot of time can also get some shots here, I think. Sorry, guys. Pause there for a bit. There we go. Yes. Keep firing, Jans. You are a hero right now. Boom! Another glorious hit there. We really need to keep that up. I hope the enemy doesn't have any more tanks, but I think they might have one more over here to the west. Unless we took it out. Yeah, definitely one more over there. We took one victory location. That's a pretty big win. But if we move and take Lugansky, that would probably be good. And I wonder, is this Lugansk? Luhansk? I believe it is, which is the current Luhansk People's Republic in the Ukrainian conflict. Can somebody confirm that? There we go. We're taking out some enemy mortarmen. They look to be in a pretty comfortable position. Let's hope not for long. It looks like the officer dropped his pistol. He's a bit confused now. Keep getting some. Get some men. Go, go. There we go. And we're going to keep advancing. Holy shit, that was a nasty hit. Definitely a nasty hit. That's Jans going down for sure. Unless you can work some miracle out. We're going to try to speed out of here, but that's not good at all. And that might also be a good sign to let us know that it's time for us to give up. Well, let's see how our men do as they advance on this Russian pocket. Come on, Valtheim. I know you're just a resource man, but you can do this. At least take some prisoner. Get some Valtheim, yeah! It's a great German knife stab. That actually looked like a possible bayonet kill. That was awesome. And we've got a lot of Russians, as you can see, hiding over here in this ravine. That's a vehicle lost. Kind of expected that. And, wow. We got hit fast. They absolutely burned us up there. We still got Dietrich, Brunner, etc. I'll probably try to send them this way. But what I might do is go ahead and accept that ceasefire. What's wrong with you, Agrippa? Here we go. We've still got Osman alive, of course. And even though it's just an infantry unit, well, ex-tank unit, they can provide some pretty good fire, covering fire from the west side. So I like that. West side! I had to. I couldn't resist. Sorry, guys, I couldn't resist. There we go. Nice hit. Anti-tank rifle is being dropped. And that definitely could have aided in the destruction of our tank, unfortunately. A lot of times moving up. Never seen a resource be so useful. Incoming fire. Alright, I see the enemy tank. Dietrich, can you see it? Dietrich, take him out. We took out another tank up here, by the way. Never managed to get this lucky with enemy tank units. I'm very proud of our men. Almost looks like Lend-Lease tanks. They could be. Basically American tanks sent to the Russians. But I'm not sure. I really don't know. So I'm going to let you guys tell me. Man, it's getting hairy. The farther we're going, the hairier it gets. We definitely see that T-34. He's nice and he's actually in a nice defensive position. I don't know if you guys can see that, but he's pretty well fortified, and he can defend for quite a while. So I'm a little scared. I'm hoping that this barrel, though, can't really get over that dirt, but I'm almost certain that it can. Nonetheless, we've done a pretty damn good job, and 100% at this point, a lot more artillery fire is going to come in, or mortar fire at this point should be able to help us get a few more kills. But I think I might go ahead and accept that ceasefire. Why the hell not? We've had our day, we've taken one area, and there we go. Oh, nice! Already getting some shots. And there we go, look, a lot of enemies surrendering, beautiful. That's what I like to see. They know there's no point, it's futile to keep fighting, and this is actually an enemy tank crew. So it's good to see them putting up their arms and getting out of here quickly. Looks like we've got even more enemy contacts back here. But at this point, as you can see, we cannot... Oh, we can still accept the ceasefire. I didn't want to, but now that I have no reason not to, I'm going to have to. First, let's see if Elter can take this guy out. Come on, Elter. Not a good day for either of our tanks. You can see Weber took a nasty hit there. This guy's in a pretty nice position. Looks like we damaged, we may have damaged his track a bit. But besides that, I think he's doing just fine. Come on, Elter. What's wrong with you? Are you blind? Do you want to die? Feuer! I wonder if visibility is the issue. Here we go. Is that a hit? Oh shit, that may have been Elter right there. No, he's still alive, incredibly. Alright guys, that's it. It's ceasefire time. I'm happy with that many tanks out, and I'm pretty sure Elter's going to be taken out very, very quickly. In fact, that's it. Elter is out. So we managed to take out a bunch of enemy tanks, about 5 enemy tanks. They took out 4 or 5 of ours. Very even, and no doubt that'll come out as an enemy victory, despite the fact we took quite a lot of territory, killed a few of their troops, but we haven't gotten nearly as many kills as we usually do against enemy infantry. But we'll have to basically keep fortifying this line, and hopefully it'll work out. And wow! Total victory! Who would have thunk it? That's what I mean about how crazy this game can get. So I guess we lost 6 tanks, but we destroyed 4 tanks, 5 tanks, but we still got the victory. I'm happy with that. Why not? Let's take a look at our achievements, if we got any. And a War Merit Cross. Very cool, guys. So now I'm going to take a look at the operation screen, and we'll also take a look at the casualties list. You can see here, guys, we sadly didn't manage to break through, but the game still gave us a victory. I guess it's because of the amount of tanks we killed here, but hopefully this will lower the amount of enemy tank presence in this area. And if we take a look at our casualties list, we can see that we have 18 wounded, 34 heavily wounded, and 34 killed. Not too bad, all things considered. In terms of enemy personnel, 151 killed, 9 captured or missing, 104 heavily wounded, and 30 wounded. We're doing a lot better than the enemy at this point. 34 to 151 killed is amazing in terms of odds. But we definitely have to increase the amount of victory points we have, and we have to increase the amount of map control we have to get those victory points. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, don't forget to like this. It really helps. Share it with your friends. I'm trying to get at least 1,000 views for each of these campaign videos. And if we could do that, I mean, we could put 2 or 3 of these out a day, to be perfectly honest with you. Thank you, guys. Take care, and have a glorious, glorious day.